Nau mai, haere mai ki tēnei wahi, haere mai ki tēnei festival. Nau mai, nā tangata o te motu, nā manuhiri ana hau e whā. Nau mai, haere mai, tēnā koutou, kia ngā tātou.
If you want to read, why not a poem? They lodge in the mind in a special corner, away from the throng and rattle of words. If you want to read, why not a poem? They're quite small now, 1 or 3 lines only. It's like pegging out the washing, 1 peg too big and you're done. If you want to read, why not a poem? Memorise, shout it in the bath, say all of it to people on bus or ferry. If you want to read, why not a poem? A long one can occupy a whole trip. Hearers may sleep through its waves and breezes, sweetly dream from Vladivostok to Moscow.
Without thought, in attendance to nature, walking adrift, letting the sea arrest her. Light spatters the surface, falling in love the water laps the stones, uncovering the discarded, her hand unfolds this shard of light left unbidden.
Paris, what would you be without your river, curving voluptuously, lingering through your boulevards, sliding under bridges, winding its way like tracing a woman with your fingertips all throughout your history.
These were days of world weariness for me, city limits, limited citadel of tortured souls and spiritual psoriasis, barbed wire, the crown of thorns. You too, you with chiseled shoulder, maverick sculpture of Antipodean man, you stand for light, that fire, indomitable in the furious volcanic furnaces of life, that is your home.
Can one wake up to air so cold that it makes it hard for his blankets to unfold? Can one enter a room where a whole day can start to resume his life and continue his part? Can one go to a place where knowledge is shared, where opportunities are given and the brightest are dared? Can one return home and rest with his reliefs, to know he is free and can express his beliefs?
He soared in, kingly, individual in his ways, not banging and buzzing against the glass, but exploring the rafters methodically, returning soberly to reassess the panes, then up to the rafters to review their ways. When at last I caught him in a glass, lifted it high and offered freedom, just like my husband, he refused to budge.
Lotu our poem, Aroha, Alofa, Agape, Ora, Ola, Life. Mohia, Malamalama, understand. Te moana nuia kiwa, Atamotu, South Pacific. Māoritanga, whaasa moa, whaapahalangi. Whakapapa, kaupapa, mahi, tika. Kia kaha, whaamalosi, solid.
It is the warm summer rain, the curl of a wave, the smile on a young baby's face, to look in the mirror and find ease of reflection, the knowing you've found your true place. So if any of these reasons is reason enough, then come join us, we're waiting for you. We will walk side by side on the incoming tide. For peace, it's the least we can do.
Woven in the spaces between the black, gathers around me, cradles me, reminding
sacred time.
Marginal. They were always pretty marginal, those old steps. Down from the back deck to the earth, if you were brave, or up the other way to shortcut having to go right round the house. Not quite anchored, it seems, in either sky or ground. Too steep for comfort, railing on the wrong side, ideal kitty killers with a slick coat of moss.
You leave the road then, you honour the logic of ridges and gorges, of funnels, of slotted stone chimneys. You startle a huge bird nesting in the riverbed, climbing on slow cream and ash-coloured wings, and you follow as it disappears inland. You tunnel to the spine of the island and bury yourself alive with your possessions. This curved sky, this whisper of ice cloud, this magic mountain shutting behind you.
Before the polka-crazed proteins that folded into you, the soul was here for its own joy. So twist again like you did last summer and stop that selfish sequence of amino acids as it searches for a host who can. Samba with you, soul, and show us all, infected with life, you're a dancing fool.
And all the while they come, beaching, eating, leeching. And all the while the sea just smiles, says, how do you like my fit, the way I seem to sit so neatly round your shores? Island fine, you say. But meanwhile, the great tree outside my window, it roars back at the wind. How dare you shake me so? I've been here 1,000 years, and you'll be gone tomorrow.
Younger roll, what of love? Because if it is true, he can pass judgment if you're 90 and she's 32. Why do we yield or entertain the idea we must tire and get curmudgeonly and yearn for cardigans and fines? As minds grow old and full of things that can make me despair, that treasures such as this aren't treasured as a thing to share. So here's to old or older young or youngly old or what? We're old or young or somewhere in between, but what we're not is some defined number that defines us at this stage, for it's the heart and soul and actions that define our age. So what to do? To stand or cower, to strut about or slouch? Well, what I know, there's always room on the poet's couch. Yeah!
Before the snail dawn when dogs broke, happenstance at least, and bright sun mirrors hid the shadow of the beast, did your forlorn life sit like unrelenting fog on the broken back, sad-tilled valleys rolled earth? Birth, but not with the long hail of whenever a forgotten moment would leap from the dung heap of that small and vacuous life into the house of wood and everything where I brought you the black St. Joan to sing, accompanied by her curdled harp and ring that spoke to the view held from the corner and cornices of that journeyed and weary room, to a table dumped with human-like forms that were never people, through to the warm fritter, fratter, titter, tatter of snowflakes falling on the moon.
A book is a portal through time and through space. A book is a challenge, a mountain, a race. A book is magic, fantasy or life. A book is an inspector hunting a killer with a knife. A book is an alternative universe, a whole different world. A book is a secret to be unfurled. Yet a book is more than any of these descriptions. A book is a medicine, they heal without need of prescription.
I try to call to you, but you can't see me anymore. Your expression is so painful, unlike the one that I adore. It's so sad where you are, so grey, so mute, so bland. But why do you mourn for me? I found my home, my land. Please don't cry for me. Please live my life instead. I will always look out for you, as my wilder can never play dead.
The sun leaks down through the heavy clouds, exposing my uncovered legs. That cold winter breeze still gives me goosebumps. The sun's still too weak to chase away the winter. How will I know when summer is finally here? When the sun lures me into the dancing blue water.
My marbles were stolen by Ricky Sparks, little globes of winking glass, a pirate's haul of victories past. My marbles were stolen by Ricky Sparks. We caught him 'cause he had a limp, his steps marked out, a clink, a clink. Heavy gumboots made us think. My marbles were stolen by Ricky Sparks.
My Spider-Man, my caravan, my lava lamp, my guitar amp, my crystals, my pistols, my ginger beer, my teddy bear, my mobile phone, my ice cream cone, my laptop, my high tops, my treasure box, my iPod dock, my dinosaur, my favourite song, my soccer ball, my King Kong, my Waiheke, my Pukekohe, my Snell's Beach, my memories.
And why do you not see these fields as ecosystems, the life we breathe? And
Since I left the island, I've become mendicant. I'm given lifts and lodging by open-hearted islanders. Like a sneaky lover, I snatch overnight visits and catch the dawn ferry home. Oh, my island, I may not be with you now. Other things in other places have wrested me away. Rest assured that I leave unwillingly, that my mouth dries to think of you, though your silver tides rise and fall without me now. I have not lost you. I have you safely set in silver, pearl of my heart's sea. You are my refuge, I your refugee. Then we could walk to school.